One of the biggest reasons for the continued questioning of the existence of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon is the archaeology, or the lack thereof. Archaeological work is only really just now resuming in Babylon and in other parts of Iraq, but before then, when people were excavating in the 1950s and then at the beginning of the last century in the early 1900s, nothing was found that indicated anything like a multi-leveled tiered garden situation anywhere in the city. There has been archaeological evidence of a large, heavily irrigated, and rather impressive garden space in the royal part of Nineveh, a totally different city in Iraq. But that has only really provided us with proof of the existence of a garden, not necessarily the garden. Historical records that we have that talk about the existence of a place referred to as the Hanging Gardens of Babylon are a little bit dicey, and none of them come from actual Akkadian or Babylonian sources. Two of the main oldest historical sources we have for this information are Josephus and Diodorus Siculus, and they were both alive and writing their histories in the 1st century AD. While anywhere that would have been the inspiration for this garden, if we were using, say, the garden built by Sennacherib in Nineveh, that would have been in the 700s BC. But the one thing that almost all ancient historians can agree on whenever they were writing was that Babylon, either the actual city or Babylonian places and spaces, had some pretty impressive gardens. This was a known thing. They loved to irrigate, and we know that the good folks of this part of the world love to build things upwards because we have all those lovely ziggurats. It's very likely that a lot of these names and concepts and descriptions of things did get a bit muddied over the years, kind of like one giant game of telephone. And what has happened is that someone's very nice, very well manicured and irrigated royal garden has been described as the Hanging Garden of Babylon, and that is the description that has persisted to today.